Welcome to week 9. This week we spent a lot of time at Yellowstone, and it was hard to really figure out what all to include or not include in this week's video. So this is a little longer than normal, so we hope you stick around and watch the whole thing. So we're walking along the boardwalk here into this first geyser area.
Pretty cool. The water's boiling.
Yep, so the water's boiling.
There's a hole closer to us and then a pool
All
further
that
away.
steam.
Silex Spring, the name of this one.
You can see all the colors in there too.
It's beautiful.
That deep blue.
You can feel the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hot tub.
It is. It's an ultimate hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. Nature's hot tub.
What do you think? About 500 to 600 people fit in that hot tub?
Not comfortably.
Not comfortably.
Oh, that is really weird.
Now for something completely different.
I mean, is that just odd?
Uh-huh.
It's like that used to bubble up and now it's not.
Uh-huh. There's probably still water in there. You can see steam coming out of the hole. So.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like steam just coming out of the rock. It's like the rock's on fire.
Yeah.
It's steaming. A pretty cool view from above
Do you
here
see
too.
it shooting up the water?
Uh-huh. One of the geysers. Get down here closer to all this geyser area field.
Morning geyser and fountain geyser.
They all have their names.
There's jet geyser over here. Can you feel the water on you?
Yeah, it's like a little mist in
It
the air.
is. On a hot day, that would be really refreshing.
On a cold day, it probably feels warm though.
It's a beautiful morning. We got the geyser up behind us. Sun shiny out in Yellowstone. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day. Enjoying a little walk, getting some steps in as we see some beauty. We're out here at the Yellowstone and getting some walking in. As everyone who has Parkinson's knows, the most important thing is to make sure that you're walking and you're moving, getting your exercise in every day. 150 minutes a week is what's suggested. If you can do more, that's great. So what are you doing today to get moved? You need to move, move, move. That's the most important thing. What is this called? Do you know?
It's the Grand Prismatic Spring.
Colors on the rocks. Pretty.
Very different and unique. Again, and it's all running into the which river was that again? I can't remember.
The original one in Montana?
No.
Oh.
Now we're at the Black Sand Basin. This is one of the geysers right here. Right up close and personal. It's got its own little cave formation going on in there, it looks like almost. This is kind of its own little, like, looks like a sand box with water bubbling in it.
How this earth works is just amazing, huh? I mean, that's just so interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. Called?
Green Spring.
Well, it's got a bluish green tint to it, I guess.
Does, yep.
Not necessarily.
Just steaming.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that one's boiling, but that one's hot.
Here's the river here. I bet that river's cold in comparison, and you get
I
this
don't
hot water
know.
right here.
All that water going into it might be, river might be warm right where it goes in. It might cool off quickly as it goes, but
I don't know.
I bet right where it's about crystal clear water too.
Yeah. All the rocks act like a filter, you know, as it's running over it.
Yeah.
Just filters the water. The colors there are just, you know, really pretty. Oranges and browns, beiges.
Kind of the sulfur that's in the water coming into it.
It's pretty.
Look what we have here.
Nature's water fountain.
Looks like the hot tub when we have the jets turned on. A little hotter than the 105 of the hot tub though.
Probably.
Let's go into the steam.
We get a little steam bath coming up. Going my little sauna here. Look at the colors in there.
Rainbow pool.
Properly
Even hard to
named.
see us on the video right now because we are in steam.
It feels good
And it's
too.
warm too, yeah. Not just feel the heat in it.
So taking a little steam bath right now. Sunset Lake. It's kind of cool. So pretty. The cliff geyser.
The cliff geyser.
It just stops and turns itself off and turns itself back on.
Pressure builds back up. Here it comes. Oh, a little bit more.
There we go. That is cool. Oh.
So we've gotten ourselves here to the Old Faithful geyser.
Oh, dear God. He was there when I was there. Yeah, so.
A lot of people here.
I know, that's what
But I
A
think
lot
we're
of people
about,
here.
based on the most current prediction, I think we were about 20 minutes away,
I think so.
or at least close to that.
22, I think, or so.
Plus or minus 12 minutes, I believe it said. So we
Catch a
either were
picture.
10 minutes late, early, or 32 minutes early.
We decided to take a 91-day RV trip to go around the United States. I figured while I still can, let's do it. And so, yeah, so that's what we're on day 57.
Oh, wow.
We're home is Alabama. We left on April 28th.
Oh, my goodness, how fun.
It's been fun. It's been challenging some days, but it's been fun.
Not too many major breakdowns or anything, though.
No, so far so good. So far so good. A couple of health things that my blood pressure went really low, which is something that happens with Parkinson's. I just texted my doctor and she said get some electrolyte waters, eat some jerky for the salt, and things I wouldn't even thought of.
No.
So natural things instead of meds. So that's what we did.
You can sit up here.
Let's see.
Looks like it's starting up there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Wow. That is just beautiful. Power of the Almighty. Creation is amazing. Look how high that water is. I wondered how long it would go. It sounds like slowing down here, doesn't it?
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. You see the water on the left side? It's definitely gone longer than I thought it would.
You said usually a minute to, I thought it said up to even 5 minutes, but.
I feel the moisture,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Getting dripped on.
Uh-huh. You feel the water?
I can feel it.
See the little right side there where it's still gushing up? Slowing down.
So we stopped at this little picnic area and had a little lunch on our trip around through Yellowstone this afternoon. Nice little park here in the woods. Probably about a dozen picnic tables, but all in the woods itself. So pretty cool little place. Made for a nice little break.
Yep.
Got anything to say?
We had a nice little lunch, and I was just reading the sign on this table about making sure while you're eating, bears will smell your food and come and join you. So don't leave things out, and if you can be cited if you leave anything out that they tell you not to. It's interesting.
So with that, we will make sure everything's put away, and we'll be out of here. No feeding the bears.
No feeding the bears.
Yep, now we're at the West Thumb Geyser Basin. Different, but still
With the lake
similar.
with all the snow-capped mountains out there. It's pretty.
Yep. I think it's Lake Yellowstone or Yellowstone Lake. We'll be down that area, walk down there shortly. You seem to be walking pretty good right now. Granted, you're going downhill a little bit, but
Yep.
did lunch help?
A little bit, but it's really downhill. I'm just thinking about going back up.
Okay, we'll find another way up. The Abyss Pool.
It is so pretty and so blue.
So clear
Yep.
and blue at the same time.
And hot. Look at that steam.
Now this one's called the Black Pool.
Not sure why.
Because it's black in the center just because it's so deep, probably, but it's more of a navy blue, but very bright blue.
It's so pretty.
But also see how crystal clear it is when you see everything in there.
It's beautiful.
Another view of the lake down, getting closer to it, especially with the mountains in the background.
Well, here we are today at Yellowstone, and we're walking the path around the lake. And as every once in a while, Parkinson's rears its ugly head. And today I'm having some trouble with strength and walking a little bit, but I'm going to keep trying, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let it win. I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to make this walk around this lake and succeed.
This is the Bluebell Pool.
We have some bison out in the field here. Coming up, you're going to have a closer up view of them. Hopefully they don't come and want to take a bite of my camera.
Hold on. Pulled over here along the road, get a little closer view. See little calves there with them as well. Laying down. A couple of them back up in the tree line. It's quite a ways off. So this is Gibbons Falls here in Yellowstone today. Our first stop this morning. Cloudier day this morning. What's interesting from this view from the falls is nothing but green trees. I mean, you don't even see anything besides.
It's beautiful. But look over to your right. There's your rock.
So now we're at the area that they call the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. And we have a little friend here.
Hello, chipmunk.
Pretty
This is
cool.
beautiful.
We're going to walk down this trail a little bit to see how it is. It's a pretty steep trail, so we may not go too far. But we will give that a shot here as we go, too. Another view of it, kind of where it's coming off and just dumping all kinds of water.
The power of the water coming off of there. Look at that.
A little bit of the sun shining on the falls as it comes over from in between the trees here. After much deliberation, we decided to take this trail down initially, and we'll see how this goes. See if it was a mistake or not. This one's not paved. The other one was paved, but the other one was much longer and actually probably much steeper. This, I think, might be more challenging going down than coming up because of the...
I do feel a lot better than yesterday, though.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Started earlier, so not that that's good or bad, but
Well, I just didn't feel like a lack of energy like I did yesterday when I started. It's pretty. I'm not going to go that way. We're going to go this way, right? Here's where the elk poop is.
oh yeah.
Your bear stuff is in the truck still?
No, it's on me.
Okay, so it's not going to do as much good out there. Oh, man. Top of the mountain, huh?
Are you looking back this way?
That's beautiful. Yep, it was worth hiking some more.
At least this direction.
Yeah, when we're heading back up, ask me again, huh?
We're coming down this trail. We're gotten to the point where there's actually a little waterfall, as you can tell, down near the bottom on this side of the bigger canyon area that feeds into the bigger canyon as well.
Just so pretty. It's a hike well worth the work of doing it.
Pretty cool when you see it going up the valley.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Now we're going back up the trail. How's the heart rate over there?
140.
Oh, it's still beating.
Yep. Okay, we made it back to the truck. It was a harder hike than we probably thought it was. Well, Steve thought it was. I kept saying I could do it. I did. I'll see how far I went after I look at it, but I'm not sure. But it was a lot of downhill at first, and as always happens, and you got to go back up. But we succeeded. A win for Parkinson's. You can't stop me. Gonna keep pushing forward. Right?
Right.
All right. Let's get in this truck. Wow, so pretty.
The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Deep, deep, deep canyon etched in the middle of everything here in the forest. Come up here to the lookout area.
I'm not sure that pictures or video can grasp the beauty of this. This canyon is just the colors.
That's what
Incredible.
all the colors.
It's incredible.
The aqua water running through the river.
It was scary. And then did you get that way? Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Wow, huh?
Yeah, obviously there's a place that we could have gotten to up there to the top right probably, but we probably went by that lookout area maybe. It seems like we probably did.
I think we probably did.
It's one thing to see it from on top, it's another thing to actually see it from here though.
This is really, I think, one of the prettier views.
Now we're
That
at
is so pretty.
Artist Point, which is kind of that rock formation you kind of see in the center there. Sticks up in the canyon area. And there's another point. Pretty cool with the colors as well.
She just took a picture in front of mine. You should have a picture of you. Oh, don't fall down. Don't fall. Try to get the leg.
We pulled over at the side of the road here. See these three beautiful bisons just checking out the beautiful sunshine, chilling out, wondering why the hell we're looking at them. But they are gorgeous. Huge animals.
See, that sounds bad and smells actually even worse. This is like the
We got some boiling earth again.
mud basin or whatever they call it. This geysers is mostly kind of a mud that they're in, as opposed to the ones the other day that were a little more
Blue and pretty.
prettier. These are like bubbling mud holes, which are interesting in and of themselves, obviously. It says it was named this way because of the water that comes spewing out looks like it's a dragon's tongue. And you got the steam from the dragon. It is kind of a different formation again than anything we've seen.
And the sounds that it makes.
It's a heck of alive in there.
Mud volcano. I said mud volcano.
Yeah, so
Look how it
you
looks.
can see the mud down there in the mud volcano, yeah.
Yep. Looks like soupy mud.
I bet it's very hot mud. Talk about a mud bath.
Yeah, exactly. You pull your skin off. In 1870, explorers stood in awe as the mud volcano spewed mud into the two tops, shaking the ground with each eruption. 2 years later, it was a pool of bubbling, muddy water. Mud volcano has blown itself apart.
This is the mud cauldron. So we just saw the mud volcano, but this is the mud cauldron.
Again, boiling hot water in there.
More in the northeast now, kind of what they refer to as the Serengeti area. Doesn't look really at all like any place we've been so far in Yellowstone. Still see the snow in the mountains. We just kind of came through a couple of those areas from that road up there. Down here you can see it's just areas of flat, green trees, places with no trees, just.
We stopped here at Tower Falls, a little pullout. It's just beautiful again. You can see the Tower Falls going down, the rock formations on the mountains. It's an incredible, beautiful nature again.
Now we're doing a little walk up here to the Calcite Springs Overlook.
Yep.
I believe that's what it was called.
This is scary, man. Holy shit, I feel my heart pounding.
What'd you say?
Scary, my heart's pounding. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Just make my heart pound. God, it's far down. Those rock formations are incredible in the mountains there.
It's referred to as the Devil's Thumb.
Absolutely beautiful.
Just the colors. Got this over here that's as white can be, and then we got the browns and beiges and a little bit of red in it. We got the big black Devil's Thumb. And back to a little bit of white or gray. Water running down it.
Our height's different.
Kind of view from on top of that hot spring that we were looking at from down below. A couple of other levels of it as well. Still to go.
So how was the walk up there?
Well, I'll tell you, it was a good thing you didn't go. I got probably a third of the way up to one of the landings, but to get to the very top where you really wanted to eventually get to, like for the very end of the entire walk, there's probably another mile plus to go.
Yeah, there was no way. I had pushed myself to the max today. When I left you, I didn't realize I didn't have a key to the truck or where
That's
to get
why I
in.
didn't even push myself any harder to go, because I realized you didn't have your phone or the key to the truck.
Nope, and I was getting very lightheaded. I was hanging onto the door of your truck till I finally realized I saw a rock that I could sit on. when I found the rock. I actually found the one with the ear on, which is not very comfortable.
At least you didn't try that rock.
Yes, that would not have been a comfortable rock either. I'm grateful that you're back and water's in your truck, and I can't wait to get a nice big swig of it and then find a bathroom.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
My hair's been taking a really hit today of the steam from the steamy places and then the stinky places, the sulfur.
And the windy places.
And the windy places, and it's just like, ugh.
So
Can't wait to get back to a shower.
Sitting here along this little river at a picnic table, just taking a little break, like you were saying. We probably still have about, driving back to our camp, it's probably about 45 minutes yet. Well, maybe not quite, probably about 40 minutes actually. And we'll be back there. And then, but before we get there, we'll probably stop at West Yellowstone and
Yes,
find
we failed to eat so far today.
Find something to eat that's both lunch and dinner and the meal for the day.
Yep.
So we should be back, at least in the Yellowstone area, probably in the next 20 minutes probably.
Love you.
Love you too. So we left Yellowstone this morning, went through the east gate, and now we're in Wyoming yet, but we're headed for Cody. Kind of see the river off to our right, kind of at a little bit of a lower elevation. We're still in the mountains, but you can tell the mountains here are a little more like land or rock formations, a little more rugged that way as opposed to just rocks and boulders. A little more cut out, a little more creative, I guess you could say. So just a little different look yet than we've seen since we've been in the Yellowstone and Wyoming area. Off here to our right, kind of see the scenery now, the landscape. So we're only about 15 miles from Cody, Wyoming. Pretty area.
We are driving through the tunnel, which is basically going right through the mountain. I don't know if you can see that, but that is rocks on both sides, just mountain. Go through this tunnel. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel ahead of us. Well, that was pretty interesting. And we're going to do another one here.
Small one.
Right through the mountains. We're here in Cody, Wyoming at the KOA. Here's our setup here for this next 2 days. It's kind of nice. It's got the little patio board here. We have the seating that we can sit in. The sides were a little skinny. We had a little trouble getting our steps to go down because it kept hitting the patio. But we got that all figured out. Then there's some nice little people tenting, a little dog area. Up in the front there's a pool and there's a hot tub and there's a game room. It's actually a pretty nice little place. It has quite a few people here today. All in all, we're pretty pleased with this. This is our setup for the next 2 days in Cody, Wyoming.
So we're in Cody for our second day today after getting here yesterday.
Yes, we are.
We went for a little Mexican last night. A little unusual for Wyoming, but it was good, authentic.
Yeah, it was a little family-owned place. Food was good. Service was good.
After 3 days in Yellowstone, how did Yellowstone work for you?
It was beautiful. I probably overdid it a bit. I absolutely overdid it a bit. And I'm paying that cost now because I don't feel great. I feel kind of weak. But exercise is important, but it's also important to listen to your body. And when you're hitting that wall, you should stop and not push yourself too hard, which is what I did. So it's going to take a little recovery time, but I will recover and I will continue.
And so tonight our plan is to go to a show that also has a little food involved. So
Dinner and a show.
dinner and a show. Should be fun here in the area. And then we leave tomorrow for Buffalo, Wyoming. About a
Wyoming is
3 hour.
really pretty too. I didn't know how pretty it was.
Yeah, we're driving through the mountains again tomorrow. As far as there's going to be a little part of it that's going to have you on edge, I'm sure. So it's good to get your heart rate up when you drive.
Some of those drives when you're looking down that cliff, it's just if you make a mistake and you go over it, you're dead. You're gone.
Well, at least you know it's the last mistake you'll ever make.
It'd be your mistake. I'm the passenger.
Yeah. So what do we got planned for anything this afternoon, do you think? Weather's kind of iffy.
It's kind of cloudy. There's a pool here and there's a hot tub, so maybe we'll get over there and get a little relaxation done before we leave this place tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, good morning. We're here on the road about an hour in to our trip from Cody, which we left this morning, and we're heading into, is it Buffalo? Wyoming, where we'll stay one night. And as you can see here, we're out of the Rocky Mountains and we're into the rolling hills. A little bit different landscape here. The road's pretty straight. We've had some high winds projected for this trip, and so far we've had some winds, but it could be worse. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. How about you, Steve? You think it's been okay so far?
It was extremely windy when we left. It was moving us around the road.
Feels a little bit better now?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, we're just going to continue on the road here. We got about 2 hours left to get to our next spot. Again, that'll be Buffalo, Wyoming, and we'll be staying one night. We'll check in with you when we get there, show you what it looks like. A little bit different landscape here again as we get closer to Buffalo, Wyoming. It's pretty green. We got a little orange working its way into this landscape. Video as it does in person. We're entering into Bighorn National Forest as we travel towards Buffalo, Wyoming. It's very beautiful. It's a gorgeous day. The sky is blue, as you can see. Mountains are gorgeous. Just thought I'd give you a little shot of as we enter into this forest. Okay, so we're traveling to Bighorn National Forest, and we have reached elevations higher than we've been so far in this trip. I would say, you'd say it would be 10,000 feet above elevation, Steve?
9 to 95 for sure.
We're definitely up there. We're not seeing anything around us higher than us, and we see snow on the edge of the path and some of the roads as we've been driving through. Just thought we'd get a little video showing you just how high we are. There is nothing really much higher than us up here. It's pretty incredible. We've arrived here in Buffalo at the Buffalo KOA campground, and this is our spot for one night. There's Steve out there. He's setting up the TV from outside. We hadn't really set that up and used it much. So he's getting that all set up so we can use it. It's a cute little patio out here. We'll take you for a walk a little later on because there's a beautiful little creek and a little river that runs through this campground, which is pretty exciting. And our neighbors are just pulled in also. There's our little fire pit. Steve's got us unhooked and ready to go. I've already pulled the sides out. It's a pretty nice campground. Got a lot of level spots, a lot of room. So this is it. This is where for one night. We'll check in with you a little later on a nice little walk.
Taking a little walk around the campground here. see what's near our site.
Got a little beach access here to the river. Let me
It's a
check it out.
river. It's more of a creek, but we'll see.
All right. I know there's two places. One's a creek and one's a river, at least on the map. It's a cute little fire pit.
It's a community fire pit.
Yep. That is pretty. I'll hold on here. Isn't this cute? A nice day, sit out here in your lawn chair so you could just enjoy the peace of the river, the sound of the water. Just love it. Nice little surprise. Cold. I could see as a kid climbing across that tree there. Be pretty cool. Not gonna do it today though. We're here out of our campsite tonight. We've been having a fire for about an hour, and now we're working down the coals so that we can have some good hot coals to make some delicious s'mores. We got all this making set up on the table over here. We got our crackers and our chocolate and our marshmallows, and we're going to enjoy ourselves some delicious s'mores on these coals as soon as I get them just perfect.
Approaching week 9. I know it was a long one. Next week, we are on our way further east through South Dakota and Minnesota. So look forward to seeing you next week.